It's Devin's birthday. He ate 3/4 of the birthday cake. Riley had 3/6 of the cake. Who ate more cake? In this lesson, we will use models to compare fractions. But first, let's review what a fraction is. A fraction is part of a whole. It has a numerator and a denominator. Remember, the denominator tells us how many parts are in the whole thing, and the numerator tells us the part we're thinking of. So I have 4 equal parts to my pizza. 1 out of the 4 are eaten. When comparing fractions, I like to think of my hungry alligator. The greater sign, or the greater than symbol, the alligator's mouth is open and it goes towards the direction that's more. It runs away, its tail runs away from what is less. There are a few quick tips that will help us when comparing fractions. Okay? If both your denominators are the same, such as 4 and 4, the alligator is going to eat the greater numerator. 3 is certainly greater than 1. So 3/4 is the greater numerator, and the alligator eats what's more. If both the numerators are the same, such as 3 and 3, the alligator is going to eat the smaller denominator. Another way to think of that is the greater the denominator, the smaller the fraction. But what happens when the denominator and the numerator are both different? Such as the case 2/6 and 4/7. How do we compare the fractions then? Well, I'm going to first draw 2 fraction bars that are the same in size. Then I will partition 1 into 6 equal parts, and then I will partition 1 into 7 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then I will shade 2 out of my 6. And 4 out of 7. So which one is more, 2/6 or 4/7? Well, looking at my model, I can clearly see that 4/7 is the greater fraction. Let's take a look at some problems. Here I have 2 sandwiches that are the same size. One is partitioned into 4ths, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other is partitioned into 8ths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Would you rather have 2/4 or 2/8? Well, let's shade them to find out. The first one, 2 out of the 4. It's pretty much half my sandwich. And if I shade 2 out of 8 here, this is all I will have. So which would I rather have? I'm pretty greedy, so I like 2/4. How about you? Let's look at another problem. Here, I have a chocolate bar. Would you rather have 3/4 of the chocolate bar or 3/12? Let's take a deeper look at each fraction. 3/4. I will need to partition my chocolate bar into 4 equal parts because that's what my denominator tells me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I shade 3 out of the 4. 1, 2, and 3. I will do the same with 3/12. My denominator is 12, so I will partition my chocolate bar into 12 equal pieces. The best way I can anyway. 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to do it this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm going to go ahead and shade 3 of the 12 pieces. So, which would you rather have? 3/4 or 3/12? Clearly, looking at my model, I want 3/4 because it is the greater fraction. 3/4 is greater than 3/12. So let's take a look back at our first problem. It's Devin's birthday. He ate 3/4 of the birthday cake. Riley had 3/6 of the cake. Who ate more? Again, I need to draw 2 fraction bars that are the same size. One of them will be partitioned into 4 equal parts and the other into 6 equal parts. Then I will go ahead and shade 3 out of the 4 and 3 out of 6. And now it becomes clear to me what is the greater fraction. 3/4. 3/4 is greater than 3/6. And there you have it, boys and girls. You can use a fraction model to compare fractions.